Close our eyes or lower our eyes downward. Taking a few breaths to arrive, breathing into the middle back, up into the upper back, and let it go. Taking a breath into the low back, filling up the low belly, up, 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 and let it go. Feeling your ribs expand with your inhale. Feeling the softness as you exhale. A few more quiet breaths. Just noticing what you feel. Draw your hands to your heart, either palms pressing together or one hand over the other. Taking this moment to acknowledge yourself here and now. And another breath to hold some gratitude for that. Let's let that go, slide the hands down, and we'll start with a little self-massage, middle and pointer fingers gently together from the bridge of the nose, kind of like by the eyebrow, up and over the eyebrow to the temple. I like to go one at a time, just kind of like alternating. You might go higher up towards the hairline. There might be certain spots on the forehead that feel really good, directing yourself. You can do both at the same time if that feels natural, whatever feels good for you. I always think of this area as like a fountain from the third eye up and over for some reason. Just envision like a fountain. Notice if you're pushing with a lot of pressure, try to lighten up. Spend a little time massaging at the temples. If it's uncomfortable to keep your arms kind of up, you might be gentle and just draw the head just gently downward where you can hold your elbows in. I was noticing a little bit of tightness and soreness at my neck and like back of my arms. So I'm just letting my head come down to my fingers. Just massage through the temples, close towards the eye, where it's a little bony ridge, might be sensitive. A little higher up and a little further down. Just explore. Even going back towards your ear. And I'm right like above my the edge of my cheekbone, right above there, close to my ear. It's a bit tender. Bring the fingers down underneath the cheekbones, right in front of the ear at the jaw. We're just doing gentle massage circles. You can explore that range in front. So there's the masseter muscles that are like run in front of the ear. I'd say it's about an inch or so. If you slide your fingers forward, you'll feel them drop into like the soft part of the cheek. And if you push back, you'll feel the tight jaw muscle. I'm just taking some big massage movements there. Remember, gentle is great. Sliding the edge of your finger up and down in front of the ear. And as you come down to the area right behind your jaw, it might be like nervy or sore. It might feel like a lot. And especially if you clench your jaw, it might feel a little extra. So just be gentle there. It can't even release some like stuff in the throat. It could make you cough. So just be mindful. Right behind the jaw, underneath the ear. Taking little circle motions there. This area, the skull, the jaw, and the first vertebrae all meet up together and articulate together. My phone just started talking to me about the jaw. Thanks, Siri. Technology is funny. From there, go back to like find the corner of your jaw and go in towards your mouth a little bit, maybe about a third of the way. If you take a gentle bite down, you'll feel a muscle jump up underneath your fingers. Let go of that, like any tension that you've got there, and just take a little bit of circles. So just softening the jaw and massaging that big bulky kind of muscle area. Good. Slide the hands down. Let's take the right hand across to the left side of the neck. And we're just taking some easy massage, whatever feels good, massaging with the fingers to the back of the neck, using the thumb at the side and the front. Down to the top of the shoulder. I will often like pinch with the back fingers, pull forward with the back fingers, and then push in with the thumb. Good. Run that down the arm. So just give it a little squeezy with the arm and change sides. Down to the top of the shoulder. Ooh, neck and shoulders have some stuff going on. And run it down the arm. So just give a little gentle squeeze to the deltoids and let the arm come down. Good. Roll your shoulders. Good. Easy cat-cow. Just breathing. Notice if you start holding your breath at any point. Great. Take your arms to your sides, your spine up, and stretch up. Good. Interlace the fingers, press your palms up. Relax your hips, your eyes, your jaw. Lengthen up through the side. Exhale to push your hands forward, round your back. Inhale, lift the hands back up. Exhale, come to a little forward fold. Doesn't have to be much. Let's get to where it feels good for you. Relax your heart with your exhale. Take another round of breath in your forward fold. And we'll come back up. Change your leg position if you'd like to. We've been on this side for a while. Rolling through cat-cows. Good. Roll the shoulders down, spine up, ribs in, and stretch your arms up. Press the hands together at the heart, bringing the hands down to midline. Inhale them back up. Big stretch up and exhale back out and down. Hug your arms across your body. If it feels good to draw the elbows down to round in, breathing in your back body. Feeling that space in your shoulder blades. Maybe you like moving your head side to side, down through center. Inhale, lengthen the arms up. Exhale, walk your hands forward, forward fold. Relax your heart. And walk your hands back behind you, lift up the heart. Drawing the shoulders back. And just easy come out. Good, let's roll into a table and we'll flow through some more cat-cow. Easy breathing, warming up. Going back to your table, take your left leg back, press through your foot and take your right arm forward. Hold and breathe. Strong leg, strong low belly, strong shoulder. The head is not falling forward or lifting up. It is nicely aligned with the rest of the spine. Exhale, draw the hand down, draw the toes down and press back into your foot. Go ahead, change sides. We're finding our balance, drawing everything into midline, drawing into the spine. Strong activated leg, glutes, low belly. We're not dipping in the low back. We're opening and expanding across the low back, if anything. Exhale, hand down, press into your back foot. Good, come back to your table, cat-cow. And we'll come up to down dog. Go ahead and lift your hips up and arrive in your down dog. Breathing, taking this moment. And next exhale, take your time walking forward. So I'm gonna walk forward and I'm like drawing my heel towards the ground on my way until I can't really do that much more. And then I'm just gonna step the rest of the way. So on the way forward, I'm activating and pressing my heel downward. It's not coming all the way to the mat. I'm getting a little bit of stretch through the back of the ankle. Half lift into a forward fold. Release your back, release your head. Maybe you hug the arms through the back of the legs. Maybe you bring them to the opposite elbow or just let them hang. Maybe you like using a block. Slowly come up, using the strength of your legs, the strength of the core and the front body, coming upright, arms relaxed to the sides, roll your shoulders, arriving into your mountain pose. Good, inhale, take a big stretch up. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, pelvis tips forward, all the way forward to the legs. Spine comes down, head comes down. Halfway lift into plank pose. Step back, hold your plank, knees up or down. The next exhale, come down. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale to your down dog. You can have bend in your knees in your down dog, especially if it feels like you don't have much space for your shoulders. If it can help draw space through your armpits and your shoulders, bend your knees. Lift through your sits bones. Good, come forward. Half lift, forward fold. Inhale, come up. Arms to the sides. Roll the shoulders down the back. Open palms. And begin again. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale to your forward fold. Inhale to your plank or half lift. Exhale, step back to plank and lower through chaturanga. Cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. Big exhale, pushes the hips up. Come all the way forward. Half lift, forward fold. Inhale, come up. Relax the arms to your sides. Roll the shoulders back. Begin again. Stretch up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Plank, lower down. Cobra. Back to down dog. Come forward. Half lift, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Arms to the sides. Take a breath. Good. Take your right foot to step back into your crescent lunge. It could take a few steps to get it back, depending on how it feels for you, how your balance feels. I might go like one little step, a little bit more, a little bit more. Little space between the feet. Lift up the arms, back heels lifting. Feel what's on the ground. Feel what's activating inward. Feel what's lifting upward. Step forward. Mountain. Left leg back. Crescent lunge. Draw your ribs in. Active through the arms. Notice your finger. Not too tensed and not too relaxed. Step forward. Arms to the side. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Option through your chaturanga, stepping to plank, up dog or cobra. And exhale back to down dog. Great, we'll activate the left leg up. Take it straight back. So the hips stay level. Breathe into what you feel. Maybe you lift that leg a little higher. Try rotating the leg out so it's no longer level. Bring it back to a line. Lift it up. And step your foot forward. Take your back foot to warrior one. Core lifts you up. You can always use your hands to assist along the way. Feel what's grounded. Good. Let's take the hands behind us. And release the fingers. Gently bringing the palms together if you can. Shoulders back. Activate the hands down. Engage the glutes. Lift up the heart. Exhale, round your head inside of the knee. Humble warrior, arms extend up. Trying to keep the palms gently together. Maybe they don't come together. Maybe you're using a strap. Maybe some of your fingers are. We're just working in that direction. Release the hands down. You can use them up the front leg or come up through warrior one. Good. Lengthen that front leg into your pyramid. Drawing the hip crease back, leveling the hips. Forward fold over your leg. Strong supported front leg. Engaged quads. You might hold on to your leg. You might have your hands at the ground or on a block. Relax your head. Relax your breath. Good. Take a little bend in your knee, rise up. And we're going to take one time flying into a warrior three. Back foot might come underneath you first. You might work with just taking it straight back. Arms reaching forward or to the side, reaching back. Exhale to land your foot gently into your mountain pose. Feel out your body side to side. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale to your forward fold. Halfway lift, and we're just taking the left foot back. All the way back. I'm going to get my pillow from my knee. We're bringing the back knee down. Walk your hands up the front leg. Engage the lower glutes. So engage like your sits bones. The tail does hug underneath, but it's more of an engagement from below. So you can think about your pelvic floor, think about the lower glutes, lower. Lift upwards. Exhale, draw the hands down. We're going to set up for a little twist. You might have your back knee down or up. It might not be the full extent of a twist. You might just have your hand front leg kind of working on it. Listen into your body. Exhale, nice and easy. Bring the hand down, step back into plank. Come through your chaturanga into your up dog or your cobra. Pressing back to down dog. Good. Other side, we'll take the right foot up. Keep it up. A gentle flex of the ankle. Soothing breath. You might rotate the hip open, lifting up the leg more. Bring it back to a line, lift up your foot. Exhale, step that foot forward, back foot to warrior one. I'm looking at where my toes are. I'm going to lift up my foot and put my heel there. Rising into warrior one. Exhale, hands behind you. Drawing the palms together if you can. Elbows back, shoulders back and down. You might engage the hands downward towards your back foot as you lift up your heart. Exhale, round inside of your knee if it's safe and okay for you. Good, we're going to lower the hands and come back up. Warrior one, arms up. Soft jaw. Lengthen out that front leg, hip crease draws back, active quads lifting up your kneecap. Keep your knees stable as you fold. Breathe. Take time letting go of your upper body. Notice how much tension you're holding in your fingers. Try to relax. Bend your knee, take time coming up. Good, we're gonna set up and fly, warrior 3. Bringing that back leg back. Working towards a T shape on that front leg. Maybe your arms stretch forward. Or you might feel good having them at your sides, stretching them back. Exhale, easy, bring the foot down. Whew. Good, inhale, reach up. Exhale to your fold. Take a moment in your forward fold. Giving some more space for your low back. If it feels good to sway a little bit. Little half lift and the right foot comes back. Bring your back knee down. Engage up. Good. Set up into your twist. Any option for the leg. Knee up or down. Maybe the hands at the leg. Maybe it's at the low back. Maybe it's in the sky. Good. Exhale. Go ahead and come out. Step back, and you can come one more time through chaturanga or just come up to down dog. Up to you. Good. Walk your hands back to your feet. Hands back to your feet. Take the feet out a little bit, and we're going to come down to a little squat, little yogi squat here, froggy squat. You can use your hands at the ground. The heels may or may not come down. I'm just giving more space to mine today, letting them stay up. So my weight's loaded forward just a little bit more than normally. Good. Slowly come out and rise up. Good. Let's step out wide onto the mat. Stretch up to fold. Take a moment, letting things settle into play. Bend a little bit into each knee at a time. And take your time rising up. Open out to the left. We're going to slide into a side angle. So set up into your wide Warrior two stance. Propping up your arm to your leg, sliding the arm into place, lengthen. If it feels like it catches, try drawing the hand down and in front of you, rotating the arm above you. It could be here. You could have your arms straight up and down, working with that. Pressing the arm into the leg into the arm. Reverse your warrior, make your way up and over. Breathe in your side body, get that big stretch through your side. And we'll lengthen into triangle. Exhale your way into triangle. Bend the knee, you walk your hands up if you like. Rotate your foot back to your wide forward fold. Good, we'll stretch, hugging one leg at a time. Hug your left leg and your right leg. And then go back and forth a couple times. Come back to center. Rise up. Set up to the right. Slide into side angle. You practice on a different mat. Sometimes you gotta like get to know it, you know. How much grip do I need with my feet? Breathing. Reverse your warrior. Come up to triangle. Triangle. Just take a moment and scan your body. Easy, come out. I bend my knee, rise up. Return to your wide forward fold. Good. I'm going to stretch side to side and front foot. So I'm stretching my hands out. Maybe like a foot and a half in front. Just wherever it's a natural line for your stretch. Stretching through that top arm, whatever is in front. If there's something that feels really good to do in your wide forward fold, feel free to get into this side reaching motion a little bit more. And if you're doing this, activate the back hip away. So I'm reaching with my left hand and I'm going to reach my hip a little bit away from my hand. One more breath to do what feels good for you. And we're going to come up. Good. Bring the feet in. Shake it out for a moment. Okay, let's come into our tree pose and then we'll take a different balancing pose. So start onto your left leg, hug your right leg up, arrive into your tree. Centering energy. The hands express in their way what feels good for you. Slide out of your tree pose. Rebalance on both legs. Change sides. Easy out. Good. Now we'll have the option for a standing twist or a different standing pose of your choice. You might want to continue playing with your warrior three. You might want to take dancer, or you might want to do a standing twist. Mindful of your SI joints and your low back. I'm going to stand on my left leg, take my right knee up, 90 degrees at the hip, at the knee, and at the ankle. My hands coming across to the outside of my leg, and I'm lengthening my arm, twist the knee across my body. You might, if you're doing this, you might be working, extending the leg out, holding the big toe. Maybe even just somewhere along the leg, if that helps. Easy out of whatever pose you've done. Stand again, balanced on both legs. And other side. Feel the expansion across your chest in your twist. And easy come out. Whew, good. Oh, good. All right, let's come back to the front and we'll settle down. Let's come back to that squat, that garland pose, or and this time I'm practicing with my weight back in my heels, giving space to the low back. In your time, in your way, come back to your tabletop. Sway your hips side to side. And make your way down to child's pose. your time rising to a seat. We'll start in any comfortable seat. If butterfly is easy, accessible to side stretch, we're going to do a side stretch. So up to you. Grounding into the left hand, right arm comes up and over. Bend that left elbow, breathe through your side. Come up, change sides. Come up, take the right leg forward, left foot close in. I'm really enjoying putting like a really small pillow underneath my knee. No, it just feels comfortable. Stretch up and fold. Walk your hands up. We'll take this knee over to twist. So I'll move my pillow, set up to twist over to the left. Left leg is hug, twisting to the left. Lengthen your spine. Lengthening the spine all the way through the neck, through the top of the head. Come out into your seated figure four. So we'll just take an easy breezy moment. I put my ankle at the quad above the knee. So like the little space between the ankle bone and the foot. And bring your foot close, wherever's right for you. Check how much energy or tension, effort is in your hands and your shoulders. Gentle pressure into the hands to lift out of the shoulders. So we're not drawing the shoulders up to the ears. The shoulder blades are drawing towards each other ever so gently. If it feels good to rock. It's not like the biggest, offense to like relax in your shoulders and let them come up, but you can imagine a lot of tendons are maybe not really grateful for that. The ones that are connecting at the shoulder, the arm bone, they don't necessarily want to be stretched like that. All right, let that go. Coming up. Other side, so left leg out. Stretch up and fold. Walk your hands up, set up your twist. A grounded, extended leg. Find the length in your spine. Breathing in your twist. And stay soft in your jaw. Stay soft in your fingers. Set up into your seated figure 4. And you can work with the a mount with a 4 shape, and then it's like dragging your heel a little closer over time. It's just giving time and space. Also, the more that you press into the hands to lift up the chest, it will activate more in the hip. Good. Ease on out. Take motion in your wrists, some circles. I just have my feet down, knees up. Many sounds in the wrists. All right, let's come on back to our backs and finish up. Roll to your back. Relax in your back. Happy baby. Happy baby tends to remind me of our frog squat that we did. It's almost like a very similar position transposed. Bring the feet together with the knees opening into a butterfly with the legs lifted up towards you. Active arms, bending the elbows. Good. Bring the feet down. Windshield wipe your knees side to side. So much that it feels good for your legs. I like this to stretch up over the waist into the side. Good. Shift your hips over to the left, and we'll set up for a twist. The twist that feels best for you. Remember that outstretched arm, either both arms or the one opposite where your legs are going. I usually use my arm to hug my legs, so just focus on the other arm. Relax your effort, stay in your twist. One more big breath, long exhale. In the next breath cycle, work towards midline again, bringing the knees back up, shifting your hips to neutral. Taking a moment at neutral, maybe the knees draw together in a daydreamer. Shift to the other side. Stay in your twist and relax your effort. So if you're holding your legs, try to let it go. Another big breath. Long exhale. And take your time returning. And centering yourself. So you're back on the mat. We come to our bear pose. This will be an opportunity to take any last poses for yourself. If there's anything calling out. Another breath. Settling down into your Shavasana when you're ready. Giving yourself this time to be present with your breath. Relaxed in your body. Noticing as your thoughts arise and as they pass.